Hey guys, so within the company, we are growing and there are so many changes. So I just wanted to share something new and exciting that's happening this week. So I've shared before about our inspirational morning vitamin call, which we call our IMV. And normally it's a phone call and you dial in and you listen. And we have passed 75,000 agents now. So they're changing it, or they have changed it, to a Zoom call. So for this week, I'm going to share the IMV with you so you could see some of the leadership and hear some of the things that they have to say. It is designed to help you build, push you in your life and in your business, right? So I hope you are able to take some nuggets away from it and apply it to your day. So without any further ado, here's the daily IMV.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Wednesday edition of the Inspirational Morning Vitamin. As you can see, we have moved from conference calls to TV. So we are live TV, guys. I am Melody Washington. I am your host for this morning's broadcast, guys. And I tell you what, this call takes place every Monday through Friday. And guys, we're just here to inspire you, to motivate you, to educate you, not only in your PlanNet marketing business, but guess what, guys, in your life as a whole. And this morning, guys, we promise we are going to do you justice, because on the TV with me this morning, I have this young lady is a 3-star director. She is a 6-figure income earner, signifying she just flat out wears that sapphire ring. This young lady is a mover and shaker. She is literally a team player, flat out getting it done, a fireball this morning. Help me say great morning to our very own Petra Daniels. Great morning, director.
Good morning, Director Melody Washington. Thank you so much for the edification. Now, this is a little different, right? Different this morning.
TV. We're on TV.
Right, from TV, right. But I want to make sure that the listeners know who greeted them this morning. You are Melody Washington, 3-star founding director. You are a sapphire ring wearer, which means that you earn no less than $100,000 of residual income in a 12-month calendar period. You are. So this year, 2022, our Woman Award recipient. Good morning. Are you excited? You excited about this new TV version of our IMV?
Oh my goodness. It's one thing to do it on the phone, right? But it's another thing when you are live and proud, right? So in person. So yes, so I am super excited about it. But before we dive in, I got to give it up to those 4-star directors, Pastor Fern Sapp and Nina. I almost gave her Pastor and Nina Vital for holding it down for us on yesterday. I actually woke up thinking today was Tuesday. So I'm all thrown off, but you know what? It is all good. We are going to continue to move forward, guys. And for those of you guys who have just joined with us or may have been following along with us, guys, we are coming from the book, The Power of 5. And this is by John C. Maxwell, guys. And we're actually rounding off and finishing off this book today. So I love what he talks about in this book, because the power of 5, he talked about those 5 really key areas in network marketing. And number 1, we talked about growth. Number 2 was the power of connection. Number 3 was the power of mindset. Number 4 was the power of leadership. And today, Director Daniels, we're going to hop into the power of significance. Now, this was huge for me, because when you talk about significant, I realized that significance, like success, is about you, the things that you have accomplished, the things that you have acquired, you know, your career, your thing, that's success. But significance is what you have empowered from others, if what others, you've helped others to accomplish. So there's a big difference between success and significance. So we're going to jump into significance today, but what's your thoughts on that?
We were talking about that earlier, and I remember just this past week, one of the directors on my team, Benita Stewart Wilson, she did a training on significance and success. And it was just about this. It was from a video that's out. If some people may have seen it, where they talk about, success. Sometimes people equate it to material things, money, social status. But if you had those things and you were being told, hey, your parents are I'm gonna give you all this money, but your parents are gonna die tomorrow. doesn't mean the same thing. Or I'm going to give you all this money, but the loved ones that you have, you can't tell them, you can't share it with them. Is it the same thing? So significance is more important than success. If you really think about it, right? Significance actually adds meaning to the success. So it's important to have both. So that was my thoughts on that. And I thought, oh, this correlates really well with what we've been talking about.
I love it. I love it. And John Maxwell actually give us 4 steps to a journey of significance. So today, just to round off and to kind of complete this book, I want us to talk about those 4 steps that he told us. And number 1 is, when you're thinking about significance, what do you do? What do you do different? And you want to make a difference. It says, I want to make a difference. You have to make your life count. When you're talking about being success, your journey of success, he says, start small. Small differences over time make a big difference in the long run. So I want you to think about that. He also says, start now. Now is the only time you have. I mean, we exaggerate over yesterday, we overestimate tomorrow, and we underestimate today. But John Maxwell says today matters. When you do it now, you've already won. I added that because now spelled backwards is won. Think about that. What are your thoughts on that?
All right. Director Washington, you know what though? I giggle on that one because have you ever met those people that are used to beers and gonna beers? They're used to doers and gonna doers. They used to do this and they're gonna do that. What are you doing now? And what we've already been learning throughout this whole book, and if you look at any of the series or any of the days that the leaders are pouring into us, we're all talking about pouring into people. It's all about valuing people, adding value to people. And that's exactly what this is about. You gotta add value to people now. What are you doing now? Let's not be that person that's always talking about that football play that we won back in 1992. Right? That thing that we did back in the 2000s or early, as my kids tell me, back in the 1900s. What are you doing now? Don't be that person that's a procrastinator. Was I going to say procrastinator? Procrastinator. You're always talking about what you're going to do, but do it now. What are you doing now? It's really important to think about now and helping people now. And as we think about the economy, and Mr. Bradley talks about this often now, we're looking at where are we? We're heading into a recession. We're probably already in a recession. Do it now. What are you doing now? Now is the important piece. So let's get started on now. Let's not think about yesterday. Let's keep moving forward and think about now.
I love that. And you're right, because old successes does not win new championships. So it doesn't matter what you've done. People have been, because they've been so successful in one place. When you come over here, this is a whole new ball game. So it does not matter what you've done now. But I love the fact that we're talking about doing it now. Number 2, what he talks about is, doing something that makes a difference, adding value to people's lives, not just your life, but to the life of other people. We all have a born date and an expiration date, and there is a dash in between. How you live your life determines the dash. So we all have we all have a choice, of what kind of difference that we want to make. What would people say about you at your funeral? What would they put on your tombstone? So I want you guys to start thinking that, because it is the dash. We all are here. We have a born date and we have an expiration date. So what happens in between that dash determines, the kind of significance that we're going to make. So really, we want to start, and he gave us a few things that we want to do, and I want to go over it before I throw it to you. But number 1, he says, start with one word. When you're thinking about yourself, what one word best describes you? Is it maybe a leader, maybe a server, a giver, an influencer, whatever that word is? Think about that one word, and then write down 5, and then start narrowing them down. You may even want to ask a few people, what do you think about me? Give me one word that describes me, that'll help. And then he also says, ask yourself 2 questions. What is my passion and what are my strengths? So that's also going to go along with it as well. He also says, write your purpose statement. What do you want your statement to say? What do you want your word to, what are you here for? What are you doing? Right? It helps you to be able to navigate through life and determine what it is. And then he also says, take action every day on your purpose. Every day. Find your purpose and practice it every day. Someone is waiting for you to make a difference in their life. So every single one of us, Director Daniels, have a significance. For some, at some point, we all have a significance. We have to find out what that is. How can we add value to people every day, all day, every day? What are your thoughts on that, Director Daniels?
You know, when you come into this business, at least when I did, let me tell you how I got here. I really was in that place in my life where I know I needed something. I know I needed something bigger and better in my life. Most everyone has heard my story where I came in originally because I only wanted to save on my travel and have a business for tax purposes. However, in the process of that, I had been for months really struggling with, where am I going and what is the purpose of life, right? What is the purpose of my life? So I started writing down things like, what would I want to do if God allowed me to do whatever it was? What would those things include? And I started writing down those things. So as Dr. Maxwell says here, write those words down. Started writing down those words. And really what I came up with was, I love to travel. I love helping people, and I want to be happy doing what it is whatever I am called to do, right? So I end up in this business, and I'm like, look at God. This is exactly what I wrote down. I'm helping people. I am having that significance of adding value to people. I get to travel. Not only get to travel, I get to help other people travel better. So when we talk about what is your purpose, and if you don't have one, if you haven't gotten to one, use what we talk about here. Mr. Bradley says all the time, we're here to supplement income and upgrade lifestyles. Let that be your purpose for now until you figure it out. But it's all encompassed in helping people. And we get to do that here, and write those words down. Again, make sure that you're writing those words down, and you're going to find that if you dig deep, the purpose is going to emerge. And that's what I love about this business, is that we get to help other people, which is most people's purpose, right?
I love it. I love it. You're so right. And we're in the right business to do that. And I love it how it lined up with, you love traveling, love making money, love having fun. Geez, and making money doing it, right? Simply makes sense, guys. So we're talking about the significance, right? 4 steps to a journey of significance. Number 1 was what to make a difference. Want to make a difference, make your life count. Number 2 is doing something that makes a difference. And then number 3 is you want to do something that makes a difference, but with people who want to make a difference. That's a big deal, because a lot of times, Director Pam, we come into the business and we have people and we just know that they want to do something. Oh, when she get in this business, she's going to kill it. Oh, she's going to do it, but she may not have the desires and the and the inspirations that we have for those aspirations, right? And it says it says that team commit to significance may not be equal in experience, talent, or education, but they are equal in commitment. So when you talk about a team, teams can simply do more than an individual. One is too small a number to achieve greatness. So when you're thinking about significance, when you're thinking about a team, you want to win with people that want to win. You want to really work with people who are looking to make a difference, who's looking to be significant, and who's looking to add value, not only themselves, but other people. We just so happen, Director Daniels, to be in a business of helping people, showing value. How can I add value to your life? How can I become significant? How can I make you significant, right? We try to be significant and not insignificant. Do you agree with that?
I totally agree. And that's what this, when we talk about the 75,000 and yay, 75,000, we're headed to that 100,000. We talk about 75,000. When we all move as a collective unit, and that's what this is talking about. It's talking about teamwork. It's talking about, many hands make the load light, make a heavy load light. Teamwork. That's what this is about. We become one great organization when we all collectively come together and do our parts. One person couldn't do this. One person can't impact the world. Can you see this business growing and we impacting the world? Well, that's what this is about. Teamwork makes the dream work. Many hands make the heavy load light. We got to build the team. So in order to have significance, you've got to build the team and do your part.
I love that. And you're talking about significant, you're talking about PlanNet marketing. And I love the fact that you brought that up, because there's going to be a time where everybody is going to hear of PlanNet marketing. Everybody's going to know of them. And not only that, years ago, we didn't think that we would all have cell phones. We didn't think that we would all have, and people are traveling every single day. There's going to come a time where everyone will have their own travel business, right? If I'm traveling, if I'm going around the world, I might as well make money doing it anyway.
That's right.
So at some point, it's going to be that way. So I'm excited. 75,000 strong already. Wow, just 7 years.
In 7 years, right? It's amazing. It really is amazing. It's just a testament to the leadership. It's a testament to, those of us who are really serious about impacting people. So I'm excited about it too. I can't wait to see what this is going to do for us and people all over the place, right?
Right. And number 4 that he talks about really is at a time when it makes a difference. So it's one thing to have that, but people put off chasing being significant because they believe it requires a title or position. It requires money or authority, credibility, status, experience, or success. So we're talking about the reasons why people put off trying to be significant. But significant is about having the desire to add value to others that make a positive difference in people's lives. So sometimes people don't want to go far, above and beyond. Sometimes they choose not to be significant. They choose just to kind of be average or normal. But significance really is just you adding value to other people's life. Number 1 is by being a part of this network marketing organization, you would be with a win-win, right? Your organization will add value to you and you will add value to your organization. So when you're talking about network marketing, that is a win-win when it comes to being significant, because now that iron sharpens iron, I get the chance to feed off of your energy. I get a chance to really just, enjoy, and we get to travel the world together. But not only that, we help other people do the same thing and we're all making money while we're doing it. Is that not incredible?
It's really good. And let me tell you the part too that makes, because some people, when they say they don't want to be significant, they equate significance and money together. But you got to have money to help the people that you want to help, right? You got to help people. You got to have money to do the things that are important to you and to help the people that are important to you. So you got to make that money. You got to build, you got to grow. So you got to do all of those things. So don't shy away from significance or success. So I think it's important that we know that the two go hand in hand. You need to have significance and success so that you can help all of the people that you want to help.
I love that. And he talks about, I want to jump to this because he's talking about living the power of 5 daily. So we already went over the power of 5, but he says living the power of 5 daily would empower you and others. And it will also give you the ability to lead yourself, and it will help you to become a positive impact through connecting, through leading, through, and impact others. And that they are the key ingredients that allows you to add value to others and the recipe for a significant life. So if we all just grab hold of these 5 powers and actually implement them into our daily lives, then we have no reason why we cannot be successful and significant both at the same time. Think about that.
Absolutely.
What do you think about that?
Absolutely. It is about doing both significant and successful, but the implementation piece is the part that works. You have to execute. Don't just allow us to read the books, or you have the books and you read it and we get on these IMVs and tell you and go over the books. Implementation and execution is the key.
I love it, guys. And we're coming from the power of 5. You definitely want to get in that book. We just finished up the last chapter in that book, guys. So you definitely want to get that book and, in growth, connection, mindset, leadership, and significant are those powers of 5 that you definitely want to help you in your network. And Director Daniels, I know we're going to be significant this week. 7-year anniversary. Oh my goodness. And we're going to be
super excited.
I know, right? And so tomorrow I am going to be in Chicago. We're going to do a 7-year anniversary in Chicago. I am going to have our millionaire income earner, Shedrick White, with me, along with Mary Gail Harmon. We're going to be in Chicago on tomorrow night, giving that 7-year anniversary, giving out those pins. I mean, if you have not been to a 7-year anniversary, you want to get to one. And this weekend, all roads lead to Atlanta, Georgia. I am super excited about what's taking place. We're going to have our 7-year anniversary during the day. And then we're going to dress up and have our 7-year black tie anniversary that evening. I am super excited about that. Director Daniels, are you just as excited as I am?
Yeah, I'm super excited about it. Number one, just to celebrate, right? Celebrate the company getting to 7 years, 75,000 strong. Yes, really excited to get all dressed up, see the team, see everyone. So I can't wait to see you all there on Saturday night. And Saturday night.
All day Saturday. Just clear your
all
calendar.
Day Saturday,
all
right?
Day Saturday. So we are super excited, guys. And Director James, when we open up the lines, because we're going to go ahead and close out. When we open up during the chat. I'm sorry, y'all. It's a creature of habit. In the chat, what affirmation will we have our listeners and our viewers to say this morning?
Work to be successful and significant.
I will work to be successful and significant. Is that right?
That's good.
All right, guys. This has been your Inspirational Morning Vitamin. We'll be back tomorrow. Same bat, same channel. Y'all have an amazing day. I will work to be successful.
Successful and significant.
Got it.
Okay guys, it's Helyne and I'm back, and I hope that you thoroughly enjoyed that experience of our daily inspirational morning vitamin call that happens every weekday morning here in PlanNet Marketing. So if you have any questions about becoming part of our team, my team specifically, and being part of the culture here at PlanNet Marketing, definitely do not hesitate to reach out and ask any questions. I would love to help you get started. All right, so again, I hope you were able to take some nuggets away from our daily inspirational morning vitamin call. I am Helyne Joseph, your travel partner, and looking forward to hearing from you.